Hi everybody and welcome to Astroscope slash flash reading slash whatever the hell we want to do. Hope you're all enjoying your Friday night as we gear up towards the holidays, Christmas, however you want to term it, whatever floats your goat is the expression that I have recently been taught by a good friend of mine. And I giggled at it because I actually love goats, and now I'm using whatever floats your goat on a more regular basis. So, hello, thank you for joining in. That was very quick. The people are lining up already. So I wanted to do a couple of little things tonight. Introduce you to my 4 offsiders. First of all, now I've got someone touching me on the arm at the moment, so we'll just see what that's all about. That's a little person. Okay. Let go of that. Thank you. Okay. And I also have, where do you come from? Hello. And then I also have some Dreamtime cards, Oracle cards. So we'll pull those out and have a little play with them as well and just see what they're all about. The artwork is actually quite pretty. Had these for a very long time. I have all my cards for a very long time. But I just don't play with them. I spend a lot of time talking to spirits, so I don't really play with the cards. A couple of things have happened in my life. They're still touching me. You know when someone touches you on your elbow to try to get your attention, like, you know, at the shops or something? That's what they're doing to me. Every time I put my arm down, they're going. So a couple of things have happened. Obviously, I went through the soul transformation myself, came out the other side with a few different ideas on things, and today made an epic decision to just not do any fairs. So there's a couple of fairs that I will definitely be doing this year, but that's it. I really want to do other things with my life, and the fairs are a bit restrictive with how I grow and how I ebb and flow, and I don't want that restriction. I want to be able to do more of whatever spirit tells me to do, whatever I'm leaning towards, whatever somebody needs me to do. I don't want to have a label of I do this, therefore that is what you're going to get, because when you come to me for a reading, you will get whatever spirit tells me to give you. So if your grandmother comes through, you will get your grandmother. If your grandmother has already been reincarnated into somebody else, I won't get your grandmother. If spirit doesn't want to do something, they don't do it. They're very relaxed like that. They pick and choose, and you can't force them. And you know what? They've lived their life on earth. They've been forced to do shit their entire human existence. We're not forcing them to do stuff that they don't want to do in their spirit time, in their light time, when things are really they just get to love and to be loved, and that is all. And we should not rob them or try to control that. So I am super happy with that response. I will still do readings and stuff like that for myself, but the fairs, I won't be doing 30 plus fairs a year, which will be great. It will be great. So still doing road shows. If you haven't checked out my website in the last 4 or 5 hours or the last day, please do that, and you'll have a look at the road shows that are coming up. I've updated my events page as well, so you can see where I will be. I will update the dates as I go. So they're still a little bit up in the air over the dates at the moment. Wollongong, Canberra, that area is a definite for March. And then Queensland, obviously, a little bit later in the year as well. So Adelaide's in May, and Whyalla, which is also in South Australia, is in February. So look forward to seeing you all in those regional areas as well. Okay, let me unveil my 4 crystals for this evening. Black quartz. Now, if you've been watching me since I bought this beauty, I got her from Jess Ainsworth, who does, I always get this around the wrong way. She'll kick my butt if she's here. Hopefully she's not watching. Luna Lotus, or Lotus Luna. Okay, she runs an online crystal shop. You will notice that my black quartz has changed dramatically since I adopted her. Dramatically in color. Everything about her has changed. Right. Then we've also got, what's going on down here? There we go. Then we've also got, of course, my spirit quartz. Never leave home without her. She's a beautiful little thing, higher level stuff. Then Celestial, because which wouldn't be me if I didn't have an celestial or a smoky. And I want to show you my moldavite. Now you're going to giggle because I generally like big stuff. Okay, I don't like little stuff. But this is my moldavite. And Spirit loves it. I am not a fan of moldavite in any way, shape, or form. I'm just not. And she knows that I don't particularly gravitate towards her. I find her energy very bleh. Okay? And I've never, ever, ever liked moldavite. So if you do like moldavite, I'd love to know what blood type you are. Because it just does not, it doesn't excite me. It just doesn't. But, you know, I've stuck her on that also for so long now. She's been on there for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years or something. So I thought I'd better pull her out and stick her out with the big guns and see what she's got to show. Okay, let's stop mucking around. Hey, you got me live. You did indeed, Thelma. Okay, let's get started. We'll just have a quick look, see if there's anything in there that I need to know about. Nope. Nicole Francis. Amy Garcia. First time here. Thank you. Welcome. Okay. Predominantly, I'm making sure that Jess Ainsworth is not here kicking my butt because I got her bloody business round the wrong way again. Hello. Okay. You love moldavite. I'm B positive. Joe McPherson, I'm B positive, and I hate them. That is so mad. I'm B positive. I know I giggle because I think of, you know, I'm always positive. It's in my genes. But yeah. Amy Garcia wants to know why it changes. It takes on your energy a little bit. It shifts frequencies. So this was this is an celestial, and this was pale when I first got her. And she's just gotten darker and darker. I have a almost black celestial quartz, which I put in my bra for every single time I went near a particular person. And it was very interesting that all that energy got absorbed. But this one lightened right up. She's changed. I can't wait to show Jess just how much she's changed in the short time I've had her. I've only had her for a few, maybe a month. But, yeah, they change when they take on your frequency. Jade will do the same thing. Japanese jade will do the same thing. It's a little bit more prevalent in the jade than it is in quartz. She's certainly darkened as well. She's gotten darker, and there's little citrine, a little bit of orange in there that's gotten brighter. So she's shifted as well, which is really interesting. But the biggest change has been in the black quartz. So, all right. Evening. I'm a first timer. Okay, let's get up the top. Now, while I've got all of your lovely attention, just comment once that you're after reading, and then don't comment again, okay? Because all that does is pushes everything out of the way. And the way this my setup is, it actually just clogs up the system, and I can't scroll, so people miss out. So just say, yep, you want a card, and then leave it at that, and I will get through you, okay? I don't have to keep seeing your name. You won't trigger me. Spirit will get the shit, and I won't even see you till after the live. So that has happened a couple of times. So just write it once. If you've already written it a couple of times, don't panic, okay? It's not that bad, but just write it once so that way I can scroll through, and then I get as many people as possible, okay? So if you could do that, that'd be super, because sometimes it gets a little crazy in the flash readings. Okay. Go right to the top. Kathy Joe. Kathy Joe, time for you to reconnect back into the earth, okay? Time to take your shoes off and start listening to yourself, listening to those inner thoughts in your mind, okay, Kathy Joe, and what that means for you. So don't try to stop your thought, just allow them to come and go. Write down anything that you think you need to have a really close look at. Look at that. You're not seeing something from your past. Letting go of something from your past is important to you at the moment, absolutely, because you have a healing journey ahead of you, okay? So you're actually starting to listen more, ground more, be in the moment more, and your anxiety levels are starting to come down as well, which is brilliant. You've done a lot of work around that, a lot of breathing techniques for you as well. Good job. They're giving you a really big thumbs up. Nice work. Okay. Soulmate, yes, I am coming to Melbourne. Leanne, cannot wait to see me. Kathy Joe, I just got you. Amy Garcia. Hello, Amy Garcia. What have you got? Oh, you've got... Okay, insightful revelations for you, okay? So this is about you finding your voice and being able to talk about the things that are troubling you the most. How you can do that is by surrounding yourself with like-minded people. So reasons to celebrate from a female perspective, okay? So what that means, I've still got that person touching me. What that means for you is that you surround yourself with supportive women, not competitive women, okay? Women are the worst bitches in the world when they want to be. But the support groups and the divine feminine that you will have will give you an opportunity to find your voice and really start to put your voice where you need it to be and how you want it to be perceived and listened to, okay? So instead of being dismissed, you'll actually people will start listening to you, which is nice. Insightful revelations for you, which means that you're in a growth stage at the moment, and that means that you're going to be able to understand yourself better, and you're going to do that by able to talking it out, especially to women. Okay, Alison Rawlings. Absolutely. Tanya Dixon just admired my nails. That's because I take vitamin D every single day. Someone taught me that tip. And they grow all by themselves. It's madness. Alison, you're also grounding at the moment, which is very, very interesting. Lots of people trying to find their feet, get that little stability, that anchor point, okay? When you do that, you'll start to listen to yourself more. So you're not listening to yourself and you have trouble listening to yourself. Look at that work to be done. Flicks the hair. So when you're in that frantic state of mind, you're not able to clearly think about what you need to do. You need to take a little step back, go stand in the water. The water is the thing for you, okay? So that resetting your ion, preferably in a little bit of flowing water, can be fresh or salt. Salt is always a good idea as well. What else can we tell you? Creation. So you're creating some different ways of doing things. This 2020 will be a big year for you, okay? Big year for you. Okay, then we've got... Hello. Tanya Dixon. Tanya Dixon is learning how to listen. All right, Tanya Dixon, you have a spirit connection coming in for you this year, okay? And that spirit connection is all about deep listening. So deep listening to yourself, deep listening to the ancestors. The ancestors, that's a very interesting thing. You will learn more about yourself by sitting quietly with yourself outside in nature, sitting in the dirt, okay? So not taking your shoes off necessarily, but putting your bum on the ground. Nice low vibrationary stuff just to reset some of that chaos that happens in your mind. And that's when spirit will start to talk to you and really start to bring in some messages for you. And when that happens, you'll achieve a deep listening. Deep listening. They're channeling so fast at the moment that my mouth cannot keep up with all the shit they're telling me. Okay, when you're doing your ritual, Tanya Dixon, you need to do them on the moon, okay? So watch the moon phases. What I'd like you to do for me, please, and you will remember this because I just told you to. That's your little post-hypnotic suggestion. Work out what the moon was doing when you were born. So if you were born on the 26th of September, for example, I was born on a Tuesday. Was I born on a Tuesday? I was born on a Monday. I don't know. I was born someday. I think I was born on a Monday. But it was a full moon, okay? You need to find out what the moon phase was in when you were born, and that's when you do your new moon ritual, okay? So that's a new moon for you. Don't worry about what the new moon is doing in society. Do your new moon, okay? What the moon phase was in when you were born. That was for Tanya Dixon. You'll get better results, manifesting better. They're saying manifesting better, okay? Okay. Tracy D. Tracy D is going through a rebirth at the moment, and she's doing that through the quiet stillness and gathering internal strength. Okay, they're saying all those bastards need to shut up now. So whatever that means for you, this is for... Her name disappeared. Please tell me you remember the name, because I will not, because I'm channeling. You're going through a rebirth, my love, and when that happens, that's when you actually... the bastard need to shut up now. you're finding your feet, you're finding your power, you're taking back your power. So whatever the bastard need to shut up now means for you, that's exactly what's stepping in. I can see a couple of men coming in as well, okay? So you've got some real masculine energy that you're working with at the moment. That could be masculine energy for yourself and Father in the sky, absolutely. So you're being looked after by the divine masculine, okay? So you'll be able to use your power by claiming back your power in a little bit of an aggressive manner, but no one's going to do that to you ever again, okay? All right. Thelma just thanks Luna Lotus. Thank you. I always get it around the wrong way. Margaret Curry. Let's do Margaret Curry. Whoops, you got two. Two. Creation. Things are coming into fruition for you. Margaret Curry, things are creating. The things that are around you at the moment, you're creating for yourself, okay? So if you say, there's so much shit around me at the moment, or there's some negative stuff, you can create positive things in the way you're changing your perception on things and what you want to do. Dream time learning, okay, understanding what your dreams are and the messages that are coming through for you when you're in your sleep state. That will give you the information that you need for when you're in your awake state. That's where you start creating things into your life, okay? So the better, easier times ahead for you, okay? That was for Margaret Curry. Yes, thank you. All righty-o. Holly Watson. Holly Watson. Oh, it's all about rituals for you. Okay, Holly Watson. You've got some really powerful stuff here. Ceremonial rites, okay? So this is a ritualistic practices. Now, ritualistic practices means a lot of different things in a lot of different cultures. For me, it means self-care, self-love, going through rituals every single day to transform your soul into what you want it to be, okay? There's also silence, respect, and peace. So when you go placidly amid the noise and the haste and remember what peace there may be in silence, okay? That's a part of Desiderata. Grab that and understand that passage in particular, because the chatter that you have in your mind can sometimes overrun you. And when that happens, you get worse than me when I start to channel everything too much, okay? And then you get overloaded. And when you get overloaded, then you get bogged and then you can't do anything. There's no movement forward. And that's a really hard place to be in for you. Set yourself up on a ritual. So you have to allow yourself time to go through your ritual every single day. And it could be something as simple as jumping in the shower, washing yourself off, and saying, I'm now washing off all the yuckies of the world and I'm replacing it with a beautiful white light or a beautiful pink light. Or get yourself some red strawberry scented soap so you can see the pink bubbles and wrap yourself in love. That's the way to do it. It could be a ritualistic thing that you need to do. That will bring some peace and some quiet to yourself, and also make sure that people are respecting the time that you have with them, okay? I don't think that you've always been surrounded by people that respect who you are and what you bring to the table. Okay. Jackie Speed would love us. Jackie Speed, sacred knowledge. Oh, okay, nice one. Seasons changing. So the seasons are changing. So seasons are also winter, spring, autumn. But it's the season of how you see things, your seasons of your life, all right? And the sacred knowledge that's around that. So you're on a healing journey at the moment and you're actually learning how to let go of stuff and learning how to change things in your life, that you're actually able to bring in some sacred knowledge and bring in some stuff that you learned from the past. They're telling me to tell you that you're claircognizant, okay, which means that you have a clear knowing ability. You just know shit and you don't know how you got it in your head. It's claircognizant, okay? That's your thing. You're going to bring through some stuff from past lives as well, things that you already did before. Potions, lotions, apothecary. I hate it when they make me say that, and they do it all the freaking time. There's got to be another word for that. I'm going to Google it just to shut them up. But all that sort of old witchy stuff, okay? There's also a little bit of jewelry making or something to do with making little things. Look at my fingers going. You itchy fingers, okay? Creative flair needs to come out for you as well. And the season's changing. It's your life that is changing. You're moving toward a better future that has a lot in a lot to look forward to. How many adults? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power and abundance for you, surrounding you, power and abundance. Okay, so it's a mindset shift for you when the season changes, which is how you look at your life when you let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Okay. Vicky Wilson, thank you for coming along. Vicky Wilson, healing journey for you. Okay, so you're talking to spirit and spirit talking back to you, and you both know that you're having a two-way conversation, which is really cool. Now, when I talk about spirit talking to you, I don't necessarily mean how they talk to me, okay? Not everybody has the constant chatter in their mind that I have, but you will feel them, you will sense them, you will see little flashes out the corner of your eye, all that sort of stuff is what's happening for you. They're actually helping you along your journey. There are some relatives in this, and there are also some high-level entity stuff that is helping you through this journey, and while you'll heal your heart and pushing your heart wall down, okay, so you can allow some more things into your life and just allow more happiness, okay? It's an abundance of happiness. It kind of feels like your heart's a little bit hidden away just a little bit, and we do that as humans. It's called self-preservation, I get that, but your heart's ready to burst out and really embrace some of the beautiful things that you've got coming in your life. And I'm trying to run on the spot. I'm only little, so my feet don't touch the ground, but I can actually run on the spot because you're gaining momentum in this healing journey that you're on. Very cool. Nice work. I need a drink. Sorry, guys. Okay, Teresa Crossdale. Teresa Crossdale. Okay, Sisterhood of the Traveling Yaya Pants. There's a support group of females coming in for you, whether you're a spirit, just confirming there, thank you. A support group of women coming in for you, okay? And it's kind of like you all have a commonality, and it's not a nice story, okay? But you will gain strength from one another once the walls start breaking down. There's a lot of trauma from the past coming through. It's almost painful to think about what's going on. And I don't know if that's you or whether it's a support group that you're either going to join or come across, or you're about to walk into, okay? But you're sharing stories, and that empowers other women around you, and it's able to break through that sorrow. I just want to have another look. You're creating something that people can cling to. It's kind of like you're creating your own sisterhood of the traveling yaya pants, or whatever it's called, okay? I'm not even going to try to pretend I know what I'm talking about. But you're able to help be a visionary for people, and I think that is going to come out. So if you're thinking, oh my God, this lady is on crack, I probably am on crack, but give it a little bit of time, 6 to 8 months, and it'll start to unfold and it'll make more sense for you, okay? So write it down in your journal today, because you're going to become quite intuitive, and you're going to use your intuitive ability to help other women that go through stuff, all right? Thank you. Yep, move along. Thank you. Okay, Marie Brady. Dreamtime learning for you, Marie Brady. So this is about information coming in to you through your dreams. If you don't remember them, don't be harsh on yourself. The ones you don't remember are not the ones that you need to remember. It's just your subconscious mind having a little chatter. There's a couple of cards here that all sort of forms what we need to talk about, and I'm putting my hair behind me, which means there's work to be done. Okay, I watch. Even though I'm off with the pixies, I'm still paying attention to everything that's going on around me. So as far as my own nuances are concerned, okay, because they're all little hints and tips. So dreamtime learning for you, everything that goes on in your dreams, write it down. If you remember it, write it down. It's something for you. Even if you just remember portions of it, not all of it, okay? And things will start to unfold. You're actually you do some premonition stuff as well, okay? So even if it doesn't make sense to you at that point, write down as much as you possibly can remember, and then you can always come back to it later. So an example of this could be picturing you driving somewhere in a convertible car, and then you get an opportunity to go on a Harley Davidson trike. So you've got the wind in your hair, okay? So you might have got the convertible car incorrect, or you might have got the Harley Davidson incorrect, or the trike the other way around, or whatever the case may be, but the wind is still in your hair and it's a happy time for you, okay? So you've got to remember the spirit doesn't think logically, spirit thinks in spirit terms. So they will try to use symbology to get their message across to you, okay? So be open to all possibilities. The Moldavite keeps calling me. I think she's taunting me, to be honest. All right. How are we going for time? Holy shit balls. It just flies. We're in a vortex. Okay. I'm beaming tonight. I'm beaming, all right. I'm drinking like not even water on the rock, Thelma. Like straight up water, the heavy stuff. Rita Borden. Let's pick on you next, my darling. Rita. What have we got for Rita? Oh, Rita's stubborn. Now, I flick the deck and then I split the deck, okay? Rita doesn't want to be split. I come across this every now and then. So I smash it on the table and the whole deck fell down like that. She does not. Show me for Rita. Thank you. Okay. Rita's got a few things going on for her at the moment, okay? And some of the things that are coming out the most is her yearning to be listened to, be recognized, be understood on a deeper, stronger spiritual connection, okay? It's a spiritual connection. She just needs someone to get her, understand what's going on. Okay, Rita is a very deep individual, very deep thinker, very deep. There's just a depth of character about her, and a gentleness that I really like. Is she's got this mid-range frequency that makes me feel like she'd just be a really loyal, quirky, weirdo friend, but of the best possible kind. Okay, so her need for people to understand her on a deeper level is absolutely founded, it's warranted, and they are coming in at a fast rate of knots. So September, okay, let's be specific then. September 2020 is when things are going to start rocking for you in a really positive manner. Doesn't mean the rest of the year will be shit, okay, so don't freak out about that. But September in particular will be a really positive. I can see you bending down and picking up sunflowers and daisies and what's that other flower? Gerbers, thank you. And all that sort of stuff, okay? So they're really bright yellows and pinks and greens and really nice colors that are coming into your life. And that happens in the spring when things start to create, okay? Cool. All right. I'm watching that time. I never get enough time. Sandra. Right. Somebody asked about what is the best crystal to help through the moon energy. It will actually depend on where the moon is sitting. So the moon goes into a new zodiac every couple of days, 2 to 2.5, 3 days. Okay, so the current the next new moon will be in Sagittarius. So if you look up crystals that support Sagittarian energy, that is the best crystals to support you through that moon phase. Now you can also use other crystals for different times of the month as well. So whatever, we might be in a Libra moon at the moment, for example. So you'll be looking at things that enhance relationships. Those sorts of things, okay? If you need help with what the cycle of the moon or which cycle the moon is in at the moment, there's an app called DAF, D-A-F for Freddie, F for Freddie. It's free, and it will tell you what cycle the moon is in at any given time. It's really cool. Sandra Lee. Okay, Sandra Lee's got some hidden learning that she's going through. Okay, so it's a trial, tribulation. She's learning how to listen to her body, but she's also learning how to play the tape that she wants to listen to. Okay, so she's got a little bit more, she's thirsty for knowledge. She's got a little bit more changed the way she's looking at things now. The hidden learning, she's actually intuitive. Does she know this yet? She does suspect it. That's very nice. Okay. So, Sandra, what I'd like you to consider doing is start putting crystals in your bra. The best one for you right now is Tiger's Eye. If you get stuck with that, thing out and I will help you find some. And then following on from that, some lapis lazuli will be straight. Actually, you could probably get them at the same time. They will open up your third eye, start to settle down some anxiety that you have got going on. And there's also a strong pull towards Atlantean energy, which is that water energy. So water will balance you out, okay? Make sure you drink it. Make sure you drink filtered water. Make sure you try to get near water or have baths as often as possible, okay? That'll start to settle you down a bit more. And the quiet stillness, when you have your quiet moments to yourself, you tend to get on that hamster wheel of stuff. Okay, so we need to work out how to settle that down so we can distract you slightly, so we can stop that theta state of mind, which is the habitual thinking that you get yourself on, the conditioning of your thought patterns. Okay, so we'll swap that around for you. We can do that. We can do whatever we want. When that happens, we get them inner quiet. So we stop the chatter, to stop that self-talk, or replace it with good self-talk, and then that increases your internal strength as well. Okay, so that inner warrior stuff that wants to come out, it'll be in there. You'll be less likely to feel like you're on the verge of tears, okay, because it feels like a pressure cooker situation for you. There's spirit, that spirit going, hello, hello. All right. I'm energizing Thelma now. Ha. All right. You're welcome, everybody. Ellie, calm down, had a feed, went to sleep as soon as I started listening. I'm the baby whisperer, Joanne. Hello, there's one of my babies. So, Joanne, I predicted her last little baby coming in. And she's a little sweetheart. I got to see a photo when not long after she was born. I was so blessed. It was really cool. Oh, look, I got emotional. I love it when people do that. Very cool. Okay, guys, I need to wrap it up. Otherwise, Sarah, the boogie monster from SCD, she's not really, she's really lovely, will boot me in the ass for going over my time. I will be back next Thursday night. I do apologize if you dropped over last night to see me. I had some really bad potato salad. Best diet ever, but very ungraceful way of losing weight. So I felt a lot better this morning. Of course, astroscopes, it is flash readings. Tried to pack in an hour into half an hour, but I will be back next Thursday night, which will be Boxing Day, and I'll also be back next Friday night as well. So you can always join me over on my own page, Insight by Johnita Francis. If you do that, you'll get access to all sorts of things as well. So if I missed you tonight, I'm very, very sorry. I only get half an hour on a Friday night. So but I try to go as quickly as I can. So anyway, thank you very much for your time. Love to you all. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye for now.